busy guy, on the road a lot, doing a lot. Work-life balance, is that part of your vernacular and thoughts on?
Yeah, the word's been changed a little bit to work-life integration,
okay.
Which means you get it all in one and the same. It's very important. I was talking to a group earlier today, but I don't ever want to look back and at any point in time have to apologize for being a husband or a father. And very important to me. And when I'm passed on, it's my kids that'll be here and their kids, and hopefully we'll leave some legacies of performance. But the real legacy you leave is in the people that are close to you and behind. So I do everything I can to be balanced. It's it's an everyday challenge. You have to. I say integration. You have to be thinking about it all the time so you can make it work. Because if you're trying to add something on after you've already scheduled things, it doesn't work.
Yeah.
Then you have conflict. But I've never apologized for leaving to go to one of my kids' sports games, or even trying to help out, or if someone's sick, trying to balance out who helps out. And we shouldn't have to apologize for being who we are. Again, I'll go back to this conversation we had earlier around distractions. When people are mentally distracted, they don't perform their best. Well, when you have issues at home, you're mentally distracted. We're all humans. It doesn't matter if you're a CEO or if you're doing any other position. So it's important that we invest the energy and time into making sure that part of our life is sound and good, just as much as business, because they're integrated and they overlap. And thankfully, I've got a great assistant who helps with this because she understands that priority and helps to make it work. But I've tried to create that environment for the people that I get to work with. I don't want people to feel guilty about having a life outside of work. Today with technology, we can do a lot of things. We can do emails at home. We can make phone calls. We can look through material on our devices at any time of the day. One of the things that I do, and I admit it makes me a bit unique, to stay on top of it so I never feel pressured, is that I don't go to bed at night with anything in my inbox. I get a few emails during the day, as you might imagine. And I have always had the discipline of staying on top of them. I don't keep folders, because when you have a folder, you have a tendency to want to just move it into the folder and say it's out.
It's out, but it's not.
But in my line of work, people are waiting to hear something. Yes, no, okay, direction, guidance, perspective. And so most people are waiting to hear from me. It's not just information sharing. They want a decision, or they need input, or they want to okay, or whatever. And so that discipline serves me well, because then I don't feel the pressure of being behind. And if you're not behind, then it's easier to say, you know what, I've got a kids event, or someone's sick,
I need this 3-hour block.
Or I need a block of time. And that's important, because it's so easy to feel like you're behind, or the pressure of being behind. My whole life is scheduled. There's meetings all the time. There's people. It's great. I'm not complaining. But I have to invest the energy and time to manage it so it doesn't overwhelm. When you're overwhelmed, then you don't have time for the other things that are important in life.